Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Beautiful counterpunch. Couldn't land that jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. So much firepower here. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? How about that time counter shot? This slugger isn't interested in winning rounds. He just wants to win the fight. And he's not going to do it on the scorecard, Johnny. He needs a KO.
Speed generates power. Timing is everything. If you've got speed, you can knock anybody out. You've just got to hit them in the right spot.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. The courage on display here is incredible. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecard. Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Catch and shoot. Punching. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Just misses with the right uppercut. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like,
hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Buster Douglas just got rocked. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Got his gloves up to block the left jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Punch, counter punch. I promise you, all three judges here. On to the third. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter punch caught him clean. Jab misses. You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want that heavy fist. Oh, wait a minute. Bruno covering up. a veteran, though. He knows how to survive.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And he scores with the counter. The jab doesn't quite connect. The jab can't find a home. Nice looking right hook, but he blocked it. Nice kick. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond. Here we go to the fourth round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
What a...
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. Bruno seeing cobwebs. And now finally, Bruno. And he's going to take a knee.
Best thing the fighter did, otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
6, 7, 8.
Good counter punch. Nice counter punch right up the middle. A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
He blocks the right uppercut. The right hook just missed. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Nice counter shot. That jab doesn't score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. You know that bell was sweet music. Back into the fray here in round 5. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
A perfect counter lands. The right hook misses. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice slip to avoid the jab. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Beautiful counter shot. Through Bruno not answering back. Bruno, though, showing you how tough his chin is. Hold it right there. Oh, and big Frank Bruno just got belted. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something. There's the bell for round 6. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Oh, is Bruno gonna go down? It seems that maybe Bruno has survived the storm here.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Those counter punches have to hurt. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
This is the biggest moment of his life. Can he seize it? Can he take control and put Frank Bruno out? Bruno's a veteran, though. He knows how to survive.
Not caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They are giving us a high-tempo show. Nice counter. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Well done with that counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers. Hold that thought! And Douglas is dazed. And a round that seemed like eternity for them. And there's the bell for round 7. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
That right uppercut misses. There's a counter shot. They exchange punches. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw... Hold it right there! This is the biggest moment of his life. Can he seize it? Can he take control and put Frank Bruno out? Looks like he's gonna do it. He's gonna beat Frank Bruno. Do you believe this? And now finally Bruno waking up from that nap.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Punch and just got countered. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Is he going to punch himself out, though? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Heard the old phrase, this might come down to who won. And they're back at it again here in round 8. Was 1 minute enough? Hold it right there. Oh, we don't talk about Bruno. It seems seems that maybe Bruno has survived the storm here.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
This is the biggest moment of his life. Can he seize it? Can he take control and put Frank Bruno out? Oh, is Bruno gonna go down? Bruno, though, showing you how tough his chin is.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
And that one caught Douglas very clean, and he's in some serious trouble. A much better game plan here.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. A perfect counter shot. That jab misses. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Stamina is always an issue in a... Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. That 1-minute break surely... Hold that thought! Oh, and big Frank Bruno just got belted. And now finally Bruno waking up from that nap.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot. Clear that...
Whoa, Johnny! And it's lights out! That will do it! What a knockout win! You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
I've got to see that again.
Are you all right? They're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.